This is episode 4, A New Hope.
Oh, shouldn't.
Does.
All right, well, I will change that when it's up. How's that work? I'll get that fixed up.
Yeah, it's okay. Well, that's the level of ingenuity we're dealing with right
It
here.
sure is. Okay, wow. Shows like we got 7 viewers on YouTube, and Facebook just started streaming. Did you see the Facebook stream?
I didn't. Where's that? Is
It should
that
be.
on Uncle
It should,
Matt's as
no,
well?
it's on mine, my personal one. You can't stream to a
Oh,
group.
okay. Uh, hold please.
You holding?
I
All
have to
right.
get to yours. There we are. It's yeah. I see that. Oh, I could share it.
Yep, that's what I'm asking you to do. Oh, hey, we already got through Rami. Well, walking the path. Enshul 4. Hello, hello, hello. And looks like Skeeter shared it. So,
There,
all right,
shared.
we will call this officially. We're going to start. So let's do the fancy fireball.
Kaboom! I just love doing that.
I think it's great
It
too.
could be irritating as shit,
Boom.
but
And here we are, the overhead view. And right now, real quick, I'll get this set up here for us. Hi, I'm Zach Glazer, and next to me here is Skeeter Green, and
hello.
we try weekly. We don't always successful, but we try weekly to talk about old RPGs in box sets, RPG, and I like to call it RPG adjacent products that come in boxes. There are all kinds of boxes I saw that if I had drawn them randomly, it will be really interesting. They'll show up. Anyways,
Oh,
so we call this
I'm
show
the
"God
idiot.
Damn It, Zach," and we call it that because Skeeter tried to embarrass me at a con and just was unable to.
Sometimes we can't embarrass each other.
I work for Frog God. I'm beyond embarrassment.
Heyo.
Anyway, so a couple of
Oh,
things.
Tom Tullis, you piece of shit. You know better than that.
Damn right. Well, the real Skeeter Green is actually smarter. No,
Oh my god. Okay, so we did a wisdom score earlier today, Zach, and what did you give me for a wisdom score?
3. I gave him a 3.
Yes, and I said that was at the best of times.
Occasionally, this is true. So what we do each week, we pick 3 games. I have a problem, and my problem is I buy lots of box sets, and I have not enough room, but that doesn't stop me, and I have not enough money. That doesn't stop me either. Nothing stops me. I have more box sets than you can imagine, and because of that, I don't read enough of them. And Skeeter Green, he pretends to know a lot but doesn't. So between the two of us, we're going to go through these 3 boxes that I pick each time randomly. I actually have a deck of cards, and I have a little system where I go through my shelves, and I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 shelves plus a giant closet full of box sets. And so when I go through and pick them, they are random. This week's are very special.
Oh boy.
Oh boy, is it!
I'm mildly terrified.
So, just to get started here, Skeeter Green has a dice. What does your dice do for you, Skeeter Green?
This is the 12-sided dice that hardly ever gets used in role playing, but I'm going to use it as a 1 through 4, 3 possible times. And this would be the first.
Okay.
Box set the first.
Okay. Right here we have Heroic Worlds. We also have the ability for Skeeter to look things up because oftentimes we know way less than our audience. We also watch the audience, and they often tell us things that we really should know but don't.
Honestly, the Facebook chat people are 90% of the knowledge of this show, except for Tom Tullis, who is -5.
But he's got a real good head of hair.
And Bad Mike, who is -10.
So you said number 1, huh, Skeeter Green?
I did say number 1.
You know how? Do you know Jeff Grubb?
I am familiar.
This is one of Jeff Grubb's favorite games he wrote, I bet.
Oh boy.
Buck Rogers, the adventure game.
Oh, wow.
Now, not to be confused with Buck Rogers, the role-playing game, though it's close. I like to call this RPG adjacent. So it's not quite.
Yes.
It's not quite an RPG, but it's not really an adventure game. So
wow, this opens up all kinds of sore subjects.
It does. So let's before we open it up, what do you know about the Buck Rogers license and TSR, Mr. Green?
I know it killed TSR.
Well, no, I don't think it's exactly killed it.
Well, The people who came in with that license killed TSR.
That is
That
more.
that's
That is an accurate way to put it. This is probably as charitable as you can be.
yeah. Um, oh my God, so many things I should say about that, but I
Why don't you let
won't
the commenters
because
say that? Because then we can't
I
be accused.
yeah. Well, there's Bad Mike who has earned back tenfold my respect.
Wow. So he's at one. Okay. Um,
Yes.
so the Buck Rogers adventure game. I looked this up, and it was indeed by Jeff Grubb. It came out at the same time as the Buck Rogers role playing game, but it has a different feel, and but it didn't feel, and it also has a catalog.
Nice.
Yeah, of the one video game I always wanted to play and couldn't because it was on the TV. It has a VHS tape though, and
Ooh.
I'm pretty sure if you look, James Ward is in that video. I think I've heard that.
Dragon Strike. Uh, so they played this at PaizoCon the
Ah,
last 2 years running as a midnight off the books game.
that's a wise move off the
I
books. Yeah.
I I believe that's the one. And I also believe that there is a YouTube video of Dragon Strike that if you have not seen it, you absolutely must after this
Well, I might
after
have to
our
add that
show.
to our collection. Maybe one of these days you and I will figure out how to do it live.
Oh my
Anyway,
God.
so there's our 1993 TSR catalog. It comes with all the standard things that were famous, like Amazing Stories magazine, various games and stuff that you couldn't be more excited about, like the War Against the Han, the expansion to the Buck Rogers game. All right, so what we got here is
Why are they fighting Han Solo?
oh no, it's way more racist than that, Skeeter Green. It's the Han Chinese, but they're called Mongoloids.
Oh, oh, oh.
Now, and I want to be fair, Jeff Grubb did not actually write that. That comes from the original Buck Rogers license. And I was talking to Jim Wampler earlier, and he was saying that one of the joys of old source material is that's what you get. So none of this is on Jeff Grubb. I want to make sure that's clear. He's a
Uh,
really cool guy who's totally with it.
as someone who is a big fan of H.P. Lovecraft, I have to deal with racism and sexism on a pretty constant basis.
Yes, and I'm a huge fan of it as well, and makes me cringe every time I see it. But I do
Oh
love the source.
yeah.
I do love the source material so much that I like will skip the sentence. I guess I don't know how to put it, but I don't blame people for
Yeah.
being upset. So anyway,
Yeah.
so the world of the 21st century. So this is where you find out all about Buck Rogers, the man of the past, hero of the future. Cartoons, more cartoons,
The
even
thing
more
that's great
cartoons.
about that is that was, I mean, when was the original Buck Rogers stuff
I want to say
put
the
out?
1920s. Does anybody in our audience know? I
I
have no
mean,
idea.
it was so long ago when we didn't have any tech, and they came up with such fantastic ideas of what tech was going to be.
I tell
It's
you what,
just, it's
he
gorgeous. It's great.
the first sentence says it all. Bucks Rogers was a veteran of the First World War, serving the Army Air
Oh,
Corps as a pilot. And so you see the fancy plane he had right there?
oh yeah.
Pretty
I
exciting
mean
stuff.
that is cutting edge.
And look at the enemies he got. The Han Chinese.
Yeah,
Apparently that's bad. So,
yeah. Merciless.
well, no, it's not. That's Flash Gordon, which
I
oddly
know.
enough has the same kind of issues.
I
Anyway,
know.
so it tells you what the place you could be. The Americans, you have Niagara, which apparently is the exception of the rules of the org zones. So in the future North America, you have various things like huge hidden batteries of rocket cannons around the perimeter of the Canadian city. You know it's bad when it's Canadian. So,
Hey, now we like some Canadians.
okay, Greg Gillespie.
Yeah,
Anyway, so then the Mongol
that's pretty good.
cities. Yeah.
And Terry,
Oh yeah, yeah, true,
Lord
true.
Metal Demon.
That's right. Anyway, so you got some various things. I do love the fact that it has that real Art Deco look because it's from the era, and I love that
All
look.
those spaceships look like fish.
Oh yeah, dude, no.
It's the best.
And the ray guns all look like the ones Marvin the Martian had, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah. So pretty neat stuff. This the World Book tells you all about it. I'm sure that's a Wilma Deering is her strength is good, her aim is best, her brains are better, her health is better. So
But
yep,
better than what?
better than yours.
Well, of course, but I mean that's kind of a weird descriptor.
Yeah, it's true, true. Anyway, so this, I guess the character creations, because it's an adventure game and not officially the role playing game, the character creation just has better, best. I wonder if it has worst. We'll have to find out. So,
So it has its own game mechanic.
right, and so in
Okay.
here you have the rules book. Oh, sorry, so you can see it on the screen nicely. Rules book, and this inside what gives you the character creation, etc. So this is the cliffhanger. TSR High Adventure Cliffhangers, the Buck Roger adventure game. I don't know if there was a second TSR Adventure Cliffhangers like game. I know there's one expansion for this about the Han actually, and then so we got playing games, ability ranks. Yeah, so the ability ranks are okay, good, better, and best. So right now, tell me if the character traits are strength, aim, brains, and health. Mike Badlow's character is
It's okay.
okay all across the board.
He's universally, he's all right.
Hey, he actually knows the answers to this. He's answering the questions. We're making fun of him. This is really bad of us. We're
I
bad
know.
people.
I know.
So this is creating the player character. So it's a simplified RPG. It has a fairly straightforward like story that goes with throwing stuff is one of your options. You see that right there? Throwing
Oh, wait.
stuff.
It's blurry.
Oh,
Hold
there we
on.
go.
Give it a sec. There we go.
Throwing stuff.
Throwing stuff. Like any
missile.
monkey.
Yep. But it gives you the feel for the cartoon because they're using the actual originals.
Yeah.
You got missile weapons. You got grabbing stuff. Right.
I like that they have all the little comic art in
No,
there.
I do too. I think it's evocative of what it's trying to be. And it's also
Right.
a great excuse to explain why it's a little bit retro. So anyway, so there's that part. Comes with chits, dice, lots of dice. They aren't even opened.
Wow.
Little chits, yep. We have the marketing department at TSR, the standard handout.
Ooh.
Ooh, I know.
Fantastic.
I want to fill this
You
out.
know, there are people online that would probably pay just for that card.
How did you hear about this? Friend, family member, self-taught, or live stream? Oh wait, that's not on there.
Yeah, that's not something they saw in the 90s
Yeah.
as being part of the future.
And then there's the adventure book, which this gives you all the hints. So you have your arrival section. It's actually done kind of nice by colors. The GM section, engage the enemy. Each like one has each color is a different part of your adventure. So you go from green, engage the enemy, to cloak and daggers on yellow.
Ooh,
Pretty nice, huh?
subterfuge.
Yeah. And then finally, we have
I'm just happy I pronounced that word right.
there you go. We have the unpunched cards of your fish-shaped
Wow.
ship. You're right. It is
There
like a fish.
you go. It is.
That's totally a fish. And then you have the little. These are actually kind of nice pawns. I have to
Ooh,
admit.
they are. Is that a bear?
It is a bear. Here.
Why is there a bear?
Well,
That's
he's
awesome.
next to the Mongol emperor, so maybe it's his pet. I don't know. That's a good question,
Oh,
Skeeter.
man.
And then we have the maps that look like they're battle maps, which actually could be used for any game. That's kind of nice. Once again, it has your fish-shaped spaceship.
Battle cruiser.
Battle
Yep.
cruiser, and I believe it should have also one of these maps may be two-sided because it has a map of. Nope, it's supposed to come with a map of the new North America, but apparently this might be a short one. Oh well,
Oh,
I live. I have the dice all in there, nice. So anyway, so that's the first one. Buck Rogers High Adventure. Skeeter Green, roll the dice
Very
for the
nice.
next one, will you?
I'm going to use the 20-sided,
All right.
and we are going to go with number 2.
Alrighty. Now this one is exciting, and this is why I tried to name the video "Who Shot Skeeter Green."
Oh, wow. All right. Bring it on. There we go.
There we go. Dallas, the television role-playing game. And
Where is Michael Curtis when we need him?
I know, but actually, I put this aside here so you could learn a little bit about it here in Heroic Worlds. Everybody loves Heroic Worlds.
All right.
All right, and so we got in the section under Mystery and Crime, which I think is funny. The very first one, after crime. Sorry, second one is Dallas. James Dunnigan, art by Redmond Simonton, and the description is as follows. A TV soap opera crime system in which the PCs are major characters from the series interacting in plots. As much as card game is a role-playing game, it is widely loathed by SPI's devoted following of wargamers. No kidding. Character abilities
Holy
include
shit.
power, persuasion, coercion, seduction, investigation, and
Hell
luck.
yeah.
That's right. Ability scores are compared to dice and are rolled to determine the results of an action. Includes rules. We'll see what it includes. So I'm going to open it.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, why
you
don't
can
we
see
do
it's
that?
shrink wrapped. It's got a little damage in the box, but I'm going to open this here shrink. I know. Hey man, you gotta sacrifice. So I'll make some more noise with that. All right.
Alex Kammer just got very upset.
I don't think so. It's Dallas. I'm not
No,
sure.
no.
So
no.
on the front cover we have Doug Rea, I believe.
Yeah,
All right.
I'm sure that is.
Yeah, and there's Liz Stewart and there's Mike Stewart.
Yeah,
Everybody know from
yeah.
Dallas. Oh no, this is not that. So anyway, rules of play.
It has dice.
Well,
Nice.
well, it's brand new. It better. So there's our 16-page rules of play. So this apparently only has a couple
So
pages of rules.
when exactly did this come out?
Well, what year were you in kindergarten, Skeeter Green?
Nope.
I was first
Was
grade.
I in, was
1980.
I in 1980?
Yep.
God, I was driving. No,
Yep.
I'm just kidding. I
So
was 10.
anyway, so here's the rules are pretty simple because they go on for exactly 3 pages or 5 pages until you get to the episodes.
The
Each
great claim.
each episode is like your module. It's kind of like, pretend this was like, B2. So that's the script. And then you as the player are the director, I believe, or as the GM of the director, and the players are all the characters. But it gives you the setup. So in this one, for instance, Ellen Ewing plays a important part, right?
Okay. I'm going to add a new segment to this. Unpopular RPG opinion. And
Go ahead.
here's my unpopular RPG opinion. This is god fucking awful.
I don't think it's that unpopular. But okay, so it has Sue Ellen Ewing, okay? She's right, as you can see right there, we'll get into focus. All right.
You focus on Sue Ellen Ewing, and the name of this adventure is Sweet Oil.
Yow. This is worse than I thought.
That is highly inappropriate. And
How about Ray Krebs? Oh no!
Did you?
Look
Oh,
at that. One of more prominent foreigners.
Oh,
Mustafa
boy.
Kortara. Oh wow. Anyway, so this was
man.
1980s. Let's skip past that part.
Yeah.
So there's all the characters, and there's the scripts. Goes to 3 of them. We
Are
have some
those
cards.
condoms?
They look like it, but at last, no.
Oh, okay, they're cards.
They're cards.
If those were condoms, that would change my entire mood about this game.
Well, they might. We don't. This is a family show, not really. Okay, so
The Manson family.
probably, yeah. So we got various cards that look like they trigger events inside the adventure. Then you
I'm
have
triggered.
there he is. Here's your foreigner, Mafu. You have the Texas
Oh,
Rangers, the FBI,
boy.
the Texas Railroad Commission, the First Republic.
So
First Republic Bank
Republicans.
shares. You got shares? Yeah, pretty much. If this wasn't about Republicans, I don't know what was. And I say that as somebody who doesn't really care about politics, but it's just, come on.
No.
JR was not a liberal Democrat. We have to admit.
Oh, come on. He was all about social causes.
He did get shot.
He did.
All right. Kennedy-esque. Anyway, so now we have here's the director's notes for the scriptwriter's guide, how to make your own plots.
Oh, my God.
All right.
I want to know how many wonderful television shows were launched by this screenwriter's guide.
None.
No, come on. Somebody had to have a genius idea.
Okay. By the way,
All right.
here's something for you. You got all excited when I said there's a seduction like rule.
Yes.
The rule is the
I'm
seduction
listening.
affects the value in the sum of the charm, unscrupulousness, and attractiveness. Seduction resists values intelligence plus nerve. This sounds like it came out of a pickup artist website.
So my unscrupulousness will counteract my
Charm.
lack of charm and physical beauty. Yay! Pure evil wins the day.
Yeah, so here we have some more cards. And
I
oh,
think
look.
those are the same cards.
No, they're different.
Oh, they are different.
We got all the people here. We got Secret Informer, J.J. Peterson. Sounds like J.J. Jameson. But anyway, There he is. I knew Mustafa had to have his own card.
Yep.
Esteban
Esteban Cruz.
Cruz. Yeah, this was not a part of his time or anything. Now you
Hey,
have your options to subscribe to Aries Magazine because Barbarian Kings intersects with Dallas almost 0%. Yeah. Major characters. Oh, here are the cards.
major character.
Oh, yeah. There's JR.
I
He,
think you would qualify as a major character.
I might. Okay, so if I was,
You are a major character.
I would be the eldest son of Jock and Ellie Ewing, and acting president of Ewing Oil. He's the most powerful character in the game. That's me, all right.
Yeah,
Anyway,
go ahead.
I guess that would make you who? Jock? Anyway, so all the character cards are in here, and they tell you what you can and
I
can't
would
do.
be Ellie Mae.
The wrong show, but right attitude. That's Ellie Ewing. Ellie Mae is from Green Acres or something. Anyways,
Whatever.
so that is the Dallas RPG. Now, your unpopular opinion, I think, is actually a popular one. This came out pretty early on when no one knew who was buying role-playing games, and I think that this was the reason SPI figured out who wasn't buying them. There wasn't
So
any
that came out in 1980
1980.
because as I was looking at it, I was thinking it had the same general layout, style, and feel of classic Call of Cthulhu games.
It's like they just took it and said, we're going to add Dallas on top of Cthulhu, which would actually be cool.
Oh my God, can you imagine? All right, for the people listening in the audience, a midnight round of Call of Cthulhu based on Dallas, the television role playing game.
I'm already sold. Sign me up.
Oh man, that is a fertile field right there.
Yep. No, I just double checked. It is 1980. All right, so you don't need to roll the dice anymore because that is that one. This one though is actually one people like. This is unlike the weird one and the one that we all would be like, hold your nose up to. This is actually one that I think people have played and liked. You ready?
Hit me.
Dragon Mountain.
Dragon Mountain.
What are your
Very
memories
nice.
of Dragon Mountain?
My memories of Dragon Mountain was it was too expensive for me to get, so I did not play it.
This
Honestly, that's what it was. I never played Dragon Mountain because no one that I gamed with could afford to buy the box set.
is that true? That's probably true of a lot of our audience, I'll bet.
That is absolutely true.
So anyway, so Dragon Mountain, I'm going to say I didn't know anything about it except I liked the art on the front. I wasn't playing D&D when this came out, so I don't even know what it cost when it came out. Can you look that up?
Every time I see this, I get this confused with Council of Worms.
Yes, I have both those, but yes.
Yeah, I get the two confused because I never played this
But
one.
because I knew almost nothing, I knew the audience would. I didn't want to be completely ignorant. So I heard that kobolds play a very, very big part in this. It's like there's 1,000 kobolds and one dragon in this adventure.
So Wolfgang would approve?
I would hope he would. You never know.
He would not ever see this show. He would not stoop to be so low as to watch this show.
We're not name dropping because he won't care.
No.
Yeah. So
he has
anyway,
much higher standards.
but before we insult anybody important, Wolfgang, we're going to keep moving on.
Yeah.
So speaking of important, one of the things I do have in here,
Holy.
as you'll notice, is I signed print from Janelle that Mike Ballotto sold me of a poster, a beautiful poster too.
I am opening the bidding at $1.
That my wife's probably out there already doing. I haven't checked.
Yeah, she's in the chat.
Oh, lovely, lovely. No, they can't have it. All right. So it comes with a nice poster, and I think that came with, but I actually don't know that. I put it in the box because I own it. And there's the catalog, the winter 1993. So that should give us a date about this was available.
Excellent.
And you get your there's Dragon Quest. Oh boy, oops, there you are. Dragon Quest, Dragon's Tomb. Man, there's a lot of dragons. There's Dragon Mountain. How much is it? It's $30. They went broke over this. I'll bet you anything. Anyway.
Well, $30 in 1993 was.
Yeah, when you see this box though, you'll know because I lifted it. I know how heavy it is. So, all right. So there's the catalog. Here's once again. I'm not going to highlight this again, but I have something to say to TSR Marketing.
Yeah.
All right,
so
we
do
got
I.
1, 2, 3.
Oh, it's another one of those maps that's totally unusable.
Yep. 4. looks like
Holy cow.
5, 6 poster
Ooh,
maps. We'll go
pawns.
through in a second. Yes, pawns. Nice ones, too. These are like the nicest ones of all the ones I've seen today. So they've got the dragon. There he is.
Are
And
those
Fiorana.
one-sided or double-sided?
Well, I'll show you.
I want to see.
There you go.
That's
They're actually quite nice. But yeah, you have Dwarven Undead, lots and lots of kobolds.
yeah.
I don't even know what that is. Nasher Winged. I like it. So, ooh, there's a Cthulhu looking one. I don't know what that is. Swaze? I like it.
I
Earth
don't know.
Weird. I'm excited already. I didn't even know that. I never heard of that one. Cool. All right, and then you have the standard inserts, and I think they said there are 15 creatures on 8 sheets. So we got 1 Dwarven Undead, 2 Fiend Warlord, 3 Nash. There it is. 4
Yeah.
the special
Dragon
Kobold.
Kobold.
Yep.
Looks like he's got an attitude.
Yep, all of them in here. 6, 7, 8. Boom. So there we are, the new
Wow.
ones. And so there's 15 because most of these are double-sided. So there's
That's that weird thing.
Swoozy? That sounds like a name of like someone's ex-girlfriend that they put that in there. And I don't mean that to be mean, but I've known designers.
Sleazy?
I've known designers. I
Mm.
won't name any names that will have enemies from their past who make, appearances like this one.
Are you talking about me?
No, but I might as well be.
Yeah.
So there's a squeaker.
I name drop all the time in mine.
This reminds me of Tom Tullis when he called it a squeaker. I don't know why. I have no idea. Anyway.
Yeah, I mean, that kind of does really sum up Tom right there. Lifting a leg, bald head. I mean,
I'm sorry. You're absolutely correct, Skeeter Green. You win the prize.
that is utterly Mike or Tom. Sorry, I was looking at Mike.
It could be
Sorry.
both. It could be both.
I didn't mean to insult Tom.
So here's your letter of greetings.
Bam.
Oh, man. We're going to have no audience next week. We've been sold them all. So anyway, here's the letters. And these are the handouts. And they're very nice.
Those are really nice.
Yeah, they are. They're on nice paper. You can't tell, but the feel is actually very nice. And those go on
That's for production went.
Yeah, well, no, it's still going. Wait, this is only $30, mind you. And here are the other handouts. Boom.
Wow.
Boom. Player maps. I actually like some of these. These are nice.
That's representation.
Well, you know what? Dyson Logos does a better job of making this style.
Well, yeah.
Yeah, but I mean, but that's the kind of, when I think of like old black and white maps, that's the kind of style on the outsides I think of. So, all right, and there's more letters, more handouts. I actually like these. We include these in City of Brass, those kind of letters. There's a very Hobbit-looking hand-drawn map. I like it. Very cool.
Yeah.
My understanding is in the adventure is it's like a region that is appears place to place. It's like a transplanar. So it goes one place and then moves and moves. So you have to go to find this dragon. You got to be lucky where he shows up, basically. So Dragon Mountain just appears at certain areas, and so they included the mini area map. So this is where it currently is. So you can throw it into campaign world anywhere you want to.
That would have many environmental ramifications.
It would, but it'd be awesome. It's got a dragon. That would have it too,
Yeah.
What was it? Game of Thrones taught us that the only two things that cook their food before they eat it are dragons and people. So, all right. So, and then more handouts. Yet one more. And then we still had the boxes. I still got 2 inches of stuff in here. We haven't got the book yet.
Holy cow!
There's a color image, another color image. I don't know who the artist is, but I do like the art.
Nice.
Another map handout. Caverns. So these are I think these are actually like where specific battles take place.
Yeah.
Right.
Well, Greyhawk, in several of their box sets, they did small cards like this as well.
We saw them in the Horde. The Horde box set had it too.
Yeah. Is there an adventure information on the back of the card?
Yes. Well, map 1B.
Oh, okay. So it gives
will
you
link
kind
you.
of the legend.
It's on the front too, actually. I didn't look that close right there.
Yeah.
Yeah. And these are done.
Hey, you know what? That map title is very similar to what some other company did for their maps that just came out.
Yeah, but that's map 1C of level 3, but you're close. You can tell Skeeter and I worked hard on the project for Rappahannock on the maps. We have it on the brain. We can't help ourselves. So not to bore the audience, but we spent a long time on level 1C.
It will never go away.
All right, so there one more.
Totally worth it too.
Yep.
If any of you haven't checked it out, please do.
Now, as you see, I'm still going through this box. We've been on this for like
I
8 minutes.
see you still going through these maps.
Yeah, so at $30, you are getting about that much in tree value. So,
Absolutely.
looks like this is an amulet. Yep, I knew it. An amulet of dragon warding. What's it do? If desired, the
I'm
image of the
guessing
amulet.
it ports dragons.
Yeah, but I bet it does more than that. I don't know. Looks pretty impressive. I could wear that. All right, so finally, we have a book.
Finally, the first book.
Yes.
Jeez.
64 pages, 2-color, and it's pretty standard second edition style layout.
Yep.
I like it. I think that the it is
Got
probably
some
one of the best
black
examples of a
art.
second edition box set, I think. So let me see who the art is, because I do like the internal art is Tony DiTerlizzi, which he goes to GaryCon occasionally. I have to thank him next time. It's nice art.
Okay, and here's your little trivia question: what is Tony hugely famous for drawing?
Deadpool, probably.
No,
I have no idea then.
Planescape.
Oh, yeah. Okay, now I'm embarrassed.
Hey, look who did the cartography there. There's a guy you know.
Oh God, nope. That guy, Diesel. No, he's a good dude. There you go. Well, I'm glad I said nice things about the cartography.
Yeah, no shit.
I should check that first from now on, because you and I know too many of these guys to actually have bad opinions. So, well, okay.
Yeah.
Book 2. So it looks like it's divided into 3 sections of adventures. So you got book 1, which I guess is, does it say what it is? It says it's book
It
1
says
is
it's book 1.
no, hold on. The lands around the mountain, and then book 2, I'll bet, is going to be the mountain. Yeah, looks like the
That's the adventure.
part of it. Yep.
Oh, politics.
Yeah. Well, I think
Nice.
it's got a giant, like, it's an old dwarven city or something. I mean, like, I know that's been used before, but it's been done well. So,
Yeah.
these look really nice. And then finally, book 3. There it is.
Good
It says there.
Lord.
Asian Roman numerals too. That's how you know it's important.
Yeah.
Yep. So, this, I guess, obviously we'll end the adventure. There's got more good illustrations, actually. Very nice.
Yeah.
And then finally, it came.
The hell is that? A shank?
No. It's pawns. It's pawn stands.
It's the pawn stands. Okay.
Yeah. But it could be used if you could probably choke someone with it. So anyway.
I thought it was your own personal shiv right there.
Yeah.
It's like, that's forward thinking.
Well, I guess I don't even want to know what they all thought it was online. So, yeah. Hold on one second here. So those are the 3 of them.
So go back to the first book in the credits.
Oh, certainly. Book 1?
Yes.
Sure. What do you want to know?
I want you to show the credits for everyone who works so hard on this product.
Yep. So I know the names of most of them. I know the book art cover, Janelle's is just great. Really is.
Yeah.
And then I don't know. I know the name Paul Lidberg. And I know the name Paul Hanchett, but I don't know any of those people. But they worked real hard. But you know why we don't know them? Because I bet that a lot of this was done in the UK. I'm going to guess. Because it shows
don't
both.
know.
Well, it shows both. So anyway, that are those
that
3.
is
Yeah.
that is a ridiculously good box set.
Yeah, and I actually have we have a treat, Skeeter, because
Oh my
I have a
God.
giveaway actually. I have a giveaway. I know.
What?
No, seriously. Anybody in the audience, the funniest thing you can say about Skeeter Green, without being no pornography, or not much pornography, and don't give anything away that his PO would be mad about. His wife can be mad. That's fine. Anyway, a nice man named Mike Battalato has volunteered to send T-shirts to a winner in the audience, taken from a stash he's got that he says he can give all away.
Oh boy.
So anyway, if you make a funny comment, he'll get in touch with you. If we pick that comment, you too can dress like all those losers do at cons.
And there is a little subtext to this. There is a bit of a cult that has formed around GDZ, goddammit Zach. And we give knowing nods to each other as we go to conventions, and it's like a little familyhood.
Yeah,
I don't want to say brotherhood because we have some some non-male.
So since we do actually have
We do.
we have it's not just our wives, it's actually cool people.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh,
anyway,
whose
no,
whose birthday is in a matter of days? You better tread lightly.
I'll get her a shirt. Oh, she already has one.
Yeah.
No, I wanted to say one thing though. I did. The problem with the goddamn exact situation is that when we were at GaryCon, I met the other Zach with spelled just like this, and we were in the hall, and he's like, saw my name. He goes, "Man," he goes, "Is that you?" I'm like, "Yeah." He goes, "I've had people come up to me all the time and start talking to me and tell me, God damn it." I'm like, "You should be me." They yell it at me. So no.
So at Gamehole Con,
Uh oh.
a Zach came by me when we had the black ones, the original run shirts, and said, "Man, do you have any more of those shirts? I want to buy one. I want to give it to my wife. That's the best thing. She's gonna love it." And I was like, "Sorry, man, I got none." Went out to the car, found the last shirt that I had that was not spoken for, came back in and gave it to this guy's wife, and she was floored. She loved it. She thought it was the greatest thing ever. So yeah,
I'm
it's
not
a
quite sure how to take all that, but I'll take it as a compliment. That's how I chose to take it originally, and I'll keep taking it that way. So anyway, um, that's all we have for three this week. Skeeter Green, I thank you for your time. Everybody who watched, I really appreciate it. We had quite a number of viewers here. We currently are at 18, but at one point we had like 20 something between the two. So
yes.
thank you. Feedback. We don't take requests because it actually really is random. But but as you can see,
Yeah,
there
show that off.
are many, many, many box sets back there, and that's only one of 7 shelves. And so there'll be much more to come. So thank you, everybody, and have a really, really great week. Skeeter Green, say goodbye.
See you guys.
Good night, Gracie.
Bye.